Welcome back, and thanks so much for staying with us at 10. We are diving deeper into our investigation into the rise and fall of malls in Central Alabama.
Yeah, tonight we're focusing on the largest indoor mall in the state, that being River Chase Galleria in Hoover.
Yeah, WVTM 13 Scott Carpenter got unprecedented access to the Galleria. He spoke with current and former managers of the mall, and they share a starkly different vision for the future of shopping in Hoover.
But first, Scott investigates how they're handling shopper safety. Now, shootings inside the mall you're seeing on your screen claimed 2 lives, one of them an innocent kid. Now the Galleria is trying to just keep out the crime, but keep the customers in.
For years, River Chase Galleria battled violent crimes inside their mall.
One of our top priorities is safety for our guests.
In 2017, there was this all-out brawl in the mall. You can see law enforcement stepping in to break up multiple fights. On Thanksgiving Day 2018, a shooting in the mall hurt 2 people, including a 12-year-old girl who was an innocent bystander. She survived her injuries. 1 person died. In 2020, a shootout in the mall. This video showing the moment police say 12 shots were fired in 2 to 3 seconds. 3 innocent bystanders were shot but survived. 8-year-old Roy Tay Giles Jr. was shot and killed. He was shopping with his family, standing in line outside a store. Since then, the Galleria says they have made tremendous security efforts. The Galleria first brought in canines capable of detecting weapons and explosives right after the summer shootout in 2020. This yellow-coated canine officer is on constant patrol throughout the mall.
We definitely want to offer a very, very safe environment, and we do. We do a great job of that.
Richardson says they continue to discuss their security plan on a daily basis. The Galleria has not had a shooting inside the mall since adding canines in 2020. Their second priority, getting shoppers inside their stores. Mike White, the former manager of the Galleria, says that was a growing challenge.
You're going to have to evolve. You're going to have to evolve or die.
White says that was the message when he was the GM of the Galleria for 7 years. He left in 2023, saying the mall that opened in 1986 is not seeing the same success it once enjoyed.
The traditional regional mall is obviously something that's in somewhat of peril right now.
Anchor store Sears closed in 2019 and several other stores have also left. During my investigation, I uncovered late-breaking details. Another Anchor store may be on the way out.
I know Macy's is going to be leaving River Chase Galleria.
Real Estate Partners Birmingham website shows the spot Macy's currently owns is up for sale. White says the department store is leaving in 2025. River Chase Galleria says they can't speak on behalf of their tenants. Macy's sent me this statement saying their new strategy is designed to enhance the customer experience. They plan to close approximately 150 Macy's stores over the next 3 years, but a final decision on specific locations has yet to be made. When I talked with current GM Tommy Richardson on camera in June, he said Macy's is a strong draw for shoppers.
We have 4 strong anchors here, JCPenney's, Macy's, Belk. Actually has 2 stores here in Bon Mar.
He also says there are open spots throughout the mall.
We're talking to a lot of retailers, but can't share anything, but hopefully be announcing some things in the near future.
River Chase Galleria sits between Highway 31 and I-459, one of the most populated areas in the state.
Good real estate wins, and River Chase Galleria is in not only some of the best real estate in the state of Alabama, but probably some of the best real estate in the Southeast. They're leaving a lot of meat on the bone.
White has a career in real estate and sits on the Hoover Planning and Zoning Commission.
But I know the city in itself is really trying its best to work with either the current property owner or future property owners.
He believes the Galleria should become more of a mixed-use development. He says it should offer dining, entertainment, shopping, and maybe even pickleball courts. Richardson says Dave & Buster's, which differs from the traditional mall experience, has been a big winner for the Galleria, and it seems to be drawing in customers. What brought you out to River Chase Galleria today?
Dave & Buster's. Brought our kids out here just to kind of have a day.
Kenny Reeves says his kids also enjoy the classic carousel that sits in the center of the Galleria, but others
I used to work here.
Are disappointed when they look around.
So it's kind of sad to me to see so many stores close.
I asked Richardson if the Galleria is considering adding more than retail stores.
So we're always looking for those entertainment and those different uses for the lifestyle changes of the consumer.
But White argues the time to change the Galleria's concept is now.
you know, quite candidly, they really have not evolved in the way that has really been the way that it needs to be.
Well, everybody involved in those shootings I mentioned were arrested and charged. The story on our website includes where those cases stand today. Now, tomorrow night, I explain how outdoor shopping centers are soaring above the competition, why the Summit in Birmingham is thriving when so many brick and mortar stores are struggling. Scott Carpenter, WVTN 13.